Hey cookie creators and lovers alike, I'm Gabby. Oh, this time of year is the worst for cold and flu. Everybody around me is getting sick. I know it will make them feel better. Cookies! Today on the Cool Cookie Show, we're making Get Well cookies.
For my Band-Aid, I'm going to start by flooding the base in a beige. For my soft piping consistency icing, I'm using a No. 1 Ateco tip. And for my 15-second consistency flooding icing, I'm using a No. 3 Wilton tip. We'll let this dry for 6 to 12 hours before we give it detail. I used a small heart cookie cutter and a food coloring marker to set a guideline for myself. This Band-Aid's all done and ready to wrap things up. For our pill cookie, I'll flood the base in the same piping and flooding consistency as our Band-Aid. We'll let this flooding dry for 6 to 12 hours. This cookie's all done. For our medicine bottle cookie, I'll start by flooding the white elements first. For my soft piping consistency icing, I'm using a No. 1 Ateco tip. And for my 15-second consistency flooding icing, I'm using a No. 2 Wilton tip. We'll let this dry for 20 minutes to an hour. We'll let all of our flooding dry for 6 to 12 hours before we add the prescription. I use my projector as well as a food coloring marker to create my guidelines. This cookie's all done and ready to dole out a dose of sweetness. For my nurse's hat, I'm going to start by flooding the top. For my soft piping consistency icing, I'm using a No. 1 Ateco tip. And for my 15-second consistency flooding icing, I'm using a No. 2 Wilton tip. I'll let this flooding dry for 20 minutes to an hour before I flood the base of the hat. We'll let everything dry for 6 to 12 hours before we add the red cross. Our nurse's hat is all done. When you're under the weather, what makes you feel better? Would some cookies make your day? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click subscribe as well as the bell icon to be notified every time I upload a new video. In the meantime, here are some other videos you may enjoy. Thanks so much for watching The Cool Cookie Show. Till next time, stay sweet.